Kirsten, the problem solving teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. If you like my videos, remember to like and subscribe and leave a notification and click the notification bell down below and leave a comment so other teachers like you can find me on YouTube. Today we are going to be talking about how do you know if the time you are posting on TpT is the best time. So many things on the internet benefit from specific posting times. Does TpT follow the same rule? There are optimal times to post on blogs, social media, and so many other places. So asking if there is an optimal time to post on TpT makes sense. As online businesses grow, we learn more and have more analytics to look at to give us answers to questions like these. But TpT started small and grew slowly over the last 13 years, I think. They're still developing analytics and search algorithms. So because they started so small and stayed small for a long time, they're still just trying to figure that part out. So there is no best time to post on TpT. There's no best time to post on TpT. I know I've kind of jumped to the conclusion quickly, but that's the truth, and I don't want to leave you hanging to figure that out. It does not matter what time you post on TpT, but if your product is ready, then post it. The sooner you get it to your audience, the sooner they can use it. You have no chance on sales if you are waiting to post it. So here are a few questions you can ask yourself before posting on TpT. These questions are simply there to help you make sure that your product is ready so that you are not putting it up before it's ready, too excitedly, too enthusiastic. So, is your product ready for teachers to use? Is it complete? When a teacher opens your product, they should be able to use it really easily. The lesson should be laid out for the teacher. There should be directions that they can follow easily. There should be an answer key that makes grading easier. If it makes sense, it makes sense that there should be teacher and student additions. Anything that is going to make your lesson easier for teachers to follow, do it. Break it down, break it up, add more directions pages, whatever you can do to make it easier for teachers, do it. Second, are your descriptions and images ready for posting on TpT? So when you post a product on TpT, you need to have a description ready so the customer knows how the product works. Your description should answer most of the questions a buyer might have. For me, before I post anything on TpT, before I write in their description box, I have already somewhere in my products folder created a product description. So really, I create the description in one space and then copy and paste it into TpT. You also need to have thumbnail images and a preview ready before posting on TpT. Thumbnails are the square pictures that allows a teacher to get an idea of what the product is. So it's just a quick snapshot, just one image. Previews are a sneak peek that offer a lot more detail. It can be a video or it can be a document format. If you share a document, be sure that you don't allow teachers to download the whole product for free by accident. It's a common mistake, and you don't want people downloading your entire product for free and being like, oh, I guess I don't have to pay for it. It's free in the preview. I know that sometimes when I've been doing research on just a genre of product, I'll look at what some of the other TpT sellers have put out, and some of them they've allowed me to download a lot more than they should have without a watermark across it or anything. So just make sure you don't make that same mistake. Finally, are your marketing images ready? Where do you market your products? Every seller markets their products differently. You can use your blog, Pinterest, social media. It's a good idea to have these images ready so that you can set up marketing for your product as you post it. So you can create the product, have all the materials ready, put it up on TpT, and then the next step would be to put it up in marketing. So you could put it up on social media and on Pinterest, and you could just like schedule those out right away. It takes some time to get marketing materials ready, so planning that time in before you post a product can help you make the most money on your new products. All right. Since we already know that when you post on TpT it doesn't matter, let's talk about a few things that matter more than when you post, because there are a lot of things that count so much more than the time that you post on TpT. SEO while you post on TpT. Using SEO in your products correctly on TpT can help you rank higher on Google. Using SEO correctly is not an easy task. It takes a lot of practice. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But you can use SEO in your titles, your descriptions, and images. It takes a lot of practice to learn SEO, so start practicing. Why wait? The better you utilize SEO, the more opportunities you will have for sales. So you need to start learning it. Description posting on TpT is more important than when. Your descriptions are a preview of what your products are. They need to include SEO, but they also need to truly help your customers understand the products you create. Your goal should be to answer questions and introduce more products, so like a related product that they might be interested in, and let your customers know about your long form content. So if you're going to tell them about your blog or your YouTube videos or your podcast, you want to introduce one or two episodes that are going to help them understand the product you created better. Product photos or mock-ups are more important than when you post on TpT. So product photos show your products in action. It helps your customers visualize what their product could look like in their classroom, because it's not just a piece of paper anymore. You're showing how it's used. If your product photos are too much for you to take on right now, then you can also use mock-ups. Mock-ups are when you use a pre-made background and a PNG of your product, and you kind of put it together, and it's easier and faster to create and can still help your customers visualize the product in their classroom. So I am at the stage right now where I am only doing mock-ups, and I take some of my product and I put it over an image that I have permission to use, and it creates a picture of what it might look like in a classroom on a kid's desks as it's being used, and it just gives teachers a little bit of an idea of what it could look like in their classroom, so it doesn't take as much time as actually setting up a photo shoot yourself. Alright, previews are more important than when you are posting on TpT. Previews can be a video or document so the customers can take a closer look at the resource. Previews help improve sales. TpT has put out the exact percentage of sales that are higher when there's a preview attached to a product, but it's not required yet. There are also a few ways you can create previews, but make sure that you test out your previews to make sure that your work is protected. Again, you don't want somebody downloading your entire product for free because you accidentally made it your preview. You want to use previews just to entice customers to come to you to buy the full product. Okay? Alright, benefits of posting on TpT. So here are a few more reasons for you to post your TpT products now. Don't wait. You don't need to wait, because waiting means that you could miss out on sales. Because people might be searching for something one day and your product could be the perfect match, but because you decided to wait to post it, then you might miss out on sales from that person because they're not coming back a week later looking for it. So here are a couple benefits. As soon as you post your product, you can start promoting it through your email list, social media, blog, and Pinterest, anywhere else that you might post your products. If you never post your product, you won't ever be able to promote it or start selling it. Number two, it notifies your followers. TpT notifies your followers that you posted a new product on their main page when they log in. So you can also send a note to your followers and make sure that they're informed that way. So they won't miss when a product comes, because TpT is telling them on their homepage, and you sent them a notification through your note to followers, so they find out 2 ways. If you have followers on TpT, then the app might give them a notification depending on their settings when you post a new product. This is just one more way to let buyers know that your product is out there, and it doesn't cost, you don't have to do any work for that. So post your products on TpT when they are done, and start trying to make those sales happen, and start marketing however you choose to market. If you have any questions or comment, leave them in the comments below, and have an awesome day.